Nyam Nyam brings to you an easy-to-make salted caramel tart. All you need is a blender with 260 grams of room temperature butter, 15 grams of sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of Himalayan salt, 10 grams of cocoa powder, 280 grams of plain flour, and 1 teaspoon of vinegar. Whiz that all together, and Bob's your uncle. Right, that is going to chill for 3 hours, and when it's ready, we're going to just lay it on a chopping board and start to manipulate it with the palms of our hands. We've got this beautiful short crust pastry. Keep moulding with your hands, making it into a circle shape, flattening it out. A bit of extra flour goes on there, and we're going to use a rolling pin. Roll it out into a larger circle and put that aside. Then get 150 grams of sugar, 2 tablespoons of water. Put that in a pot on the stove and turn the heat up to medium-high. Let it start to bubble away till the sugar has caramelised. Now you can turn the heat up and add 20 grams of butter. Stir that in until it's melted. Gorgeous bubbliness. See that just fizzing away? Stir, stir and stir some more. So this is how to make a basic caramel. It's very, very easy. 1 teaspoon of Himalayan salt goes into that. You can use normal salt, but Himalayan salt adds an extra special touch. Stir that in and then add 60 millilitres of whipping cream. This is forming the main body for our caramel tart. Once that's all mixed together, we're going to get a separate pan and add 150 millilitres of whipping cream and 30 millilitres of milk, plus 15 grams of sugar. Turn up the heat and whisk away. Let it bubble and add 150 grams of chocolate chips. We're using dark chocolate chips for some extra richness. 20 grams of room temperature butter goes into that. Stirring it in until it's completely melted into the mixture. Now we can take that off the heat and start to form our caramel tart. We're going to add our short crust pastry, which we made earlier. Pressing it down on the bottom and around the sides, moulding it to the tray. Then we can remove any excess. Now poke some holes in it using a fork. That's really good to let the air in, helps with the cooking process. Now we're going to bake that at 170 degrees for 20 minutes. Yummy. Once that's ready, we take it out and start to add our salted caramel filling, drizzling it in, spreading it out with a flat knife or spatula, covering the base of our pastry, and our chocolate ganache goes on top of that, spreading it out carefully, taking care not to mix it up with the caramel underneath. Using a spoon to create some gorgeous indented patterns. There you go, presentation. A sprinkle of Himalayan salt on top. And some mini meringues. You can obviously buy these ready-made, or you can just make a simple meringue mixture using egg whites and sugar and squirt them on through a food piping bag. We're going to slightly burn the top of that with a flame, so it looks absolutely fantastic. And there you go, salted caramel tart.